How's it going, guys? Dylan from If Cars Could Talk, and I hope everyone's doing well today, and more importantly, I hope you had a great holiday, whether you celebrate Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, or even if it was your birthday, happy birthday. But we're in a new year, it's 2020, meaning we have new content to come, and it's going to be the best year yet. Starting with today's video, I'm straight piping my Aston Martin. Alright, now you're probably asking yourself a few questions. First of all, if you watch my channel, you'll know that I said I was selling my Aston Martin. However, I love it. I can't sell it. I can't get another manual anywhere else. Anything I would replace it with really wouldn't be shitting on it in any way. And, well, they're not really worth a ton anyway, so I don't really need to sell it. The other thing is, you're asking, well, why the hell am I straight piping it? This car is one of the loudest stock cars you can buy on the market. It just has an outrageous exhaust, especially when you pull the fuse that opens the flap. However, because I've had this car for 4 years, I kind of want to freshen things up, specifically now that I'm keeping it. So think of this straight pipe as getting a little, like a boob job or something like that. Something to keep the romance going. Now third, this is the last question you're asking. Well, what the hell does it sound like now? So basically, before we start her up, let me tell you what's actually being replaced. So you see this box right here, that's the muffler, and basically that's being totally eliminated. It's saving, I think, over 70 pounds, something like that. And essentially that's kind of what regulates all the sound. So we're going to have that pipe going straight to the exhaust and on both sides. And this is what the part looks like. From Velocity AP. It's one of the most reasonable parts on the market. They took absolutely forever to send this to me, but I will give them a shout out. And this is what it looks like. God damn it, I'm sorry. Bear with me for a second. This is basically what it looks like. Two of these, one on each side, replacing the muffler, going straight from the pipes to these pipes over here. And that's what's going to make this super loud because it's unrestricted. However, I am going to keep the cats on it so it passes smog and everything like that. But it's kind of a sexy little piece of metal here. Alright, so without further ado, let's start this up, rev it, and show you what it sounds like stock. Why am I putting the straight pipe on again? Alright, it is the end of the day now. The car has been completed, and no, that's not my car going off. They have a bunch of crazy cars sitting around here. But just to explain to you kind of what happened again, the muffler was deleted, and instead there's just pipes going directly, well, to other pipes. I'll show you right now. Basically, instead of the muffler being there, you actually have it directly going in on both sides. So now let's get my reaction. Oh my god. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh my god. Alright guys, this is my first straightaway in this car with the straight pipe. It sounded loud revving. I played with it a bit, but let's see what it's going to do. Oh my god, it's wonderful! has to be one of the best sounding cars ever made, and I just made it a bit better. Same exact, oh my God. It's got a same exact tone it did before, but now it's a lot deeper, slightly hollower, and even though I'm not even moving, it's making tons and tons of noise. This thing's, it's insane. Oh my God, this is like addictive. This is absolutely addictive. I don't know how loud it sounds on the outside. Probably pretty decently loud, but oh my God. What? Oh my God. Dude, that's insane. It is so deep. I'm literally not even moving and it's making noise, which is kind of ridiculous. But I mean, it doesn't have a hollowness in the sense that, well, you got a real engine, a real V8 behind it, and it just grumbles. I mean, I'm just sitting at 3,000 RPM in third gear. You give a little throttle and it just sounds amazing. I can't wait to put this in some tunnels. That is insane. So apparently we're about 70 pounds lighter, about 15 more horsepower. You got to keep in mind it's got the original cats on it as well. Put some high flow cats or delete the cats. It's gonna stink a little bit. That's why I wanted to keep those on, just in terms of drivability. I didn't want to get a headache with the smell. I didn't want to be breaking any emissions crimes, which is actually pretty easy to do in California. Here's a little tunnel. Oh my God. Dude, this thing sounds absolutely ridiculous. All right, so I just drove Asti home. It's a bit dark here, so I apologize for the lighting. And we used my brother's M4 to transport the old part. Pretty interesting though to kind of see it out of the car. It is a massive thing. As I said, it's 70 pounds, but the great thing was it was all you know, bolt on. There was no welding or cutting required, so I can put this back on afterwards. But it's pretty cool. Apparently you can see kind of the pipes coming down on the car, and just to give you an idea of, you know, briefly what the drivability was like, main things I was looking for, startup is a little louder, which is good. It gives it a nice little and idling not too loud, which is what I wanted, and I want to piss my neighbors off, but not too much, especially when you're warming up the car. You got to let it idle a bit. What else? Getting on it past about 3,000 RPM is when it gets really crazy, like the car traditionally was before the muffler delete. It's a car that has long legs. It revs to almost 8,000 RPM, so you really have to get on it. Oh, biggest thing for me is droning, obviously. And I went on the highway briefly, went to 6th gear. You give it a little bit of throttle, it'll make some noise, but it actually doesn't appear to drone from the interior badly, which is good because, you know, Astons are kind of GT cars, so you don't want to like make the car too stupid. There is a bit of hollowness to the noise. It's not an incredibly fast car, so when you do go on it, it doesn't move as much. And now that it's louder, it's even less, I'd say, connecting. So it's kind of like, you know, the type of guy that does a hollow exhaust on his V6 Mustang kind of thing. But at the same time, look, it sounds great. It's a little different freshness on the car, and it's addictive to drive. It's so fun. And like, it puts a smile on my face like I'm a little kid. Anyway, yeah, so that is the straight pipe on my Aston Martin Vantage. It was about $700 with a, you know, Cyber Monday discount from Velocity AP, and it was about 250 bucks installation at a good shop. I didn't take it anywhere crappy, so hourly was a bit higher. But anyway, guys, I hope you found this video as fun and intoxicating as I was when I was on the throttle, and at least a little bit informative as well if you guys have a Vantage or thinking of straight pipes on your cars in general. Now, guys, if you want to see me on more things, I'm of course on, well, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you want to see what type of equipment I use, check the Amazon links below. Guys, if you liked the video, give it a like, and if you want to see more of me, please do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.